folks, this is Clonehead from the Imperial Shipyards with yet another Hasbro toy review. This week we're doing from the Clone Wars Season 3 episode The Bounty Hunters. Here is Embo, which is a bounty hunter. And with the usual, this year's Clone Wars lineup, each Clone Wars figure is coming with a figure stand, one of these Galactic Battle Game cards, and a die. I don't really get into the game, but I guess a lot of people enjoy it. Anyway, on to the figure. Thus far this season, this has been one of my favorite episodes of the Clone Wars. And in that episode, Embo was, I believe, my favorite character. Before we put our accessories on him, let's take a look at his soft goods here. And he's got kind of a strange shaped pleather cape coming down from his waist here. It has a neat design on it. But this little sash here is soft goods and has kind of a cool design on it as well. I really like this removable shoulder armor piece. I think that's really pretty cool. Makes him look pretty tough. Anyway, on to articulation. Embo's got a ball-jointed head, whose mobility is somewhat limited by this shoulder piece. As far as his legs go, he's only got swivel-jointed hips, but he's got both swivel-jointed and ball-jointed knees. And as far as the feet go, there's one ball joint that operates the whole foot. So there's no extra joint right here for the heel to angle up like on some of the Clone Wars figures. As far as his arms go, see if we can set this phone down here. As far as the arms go, take his bowcaster out of his arm here. We've got a swivel and ball jointed shoulder, swivel and ball jointed elbow, and just a swivel jointed hand. Now the paint apps on this guy look great. The sculpting looks really pretty spot on. His hat here kind of reminds me of a shield, I guess you could say, and pops on to a little receiving peg hole that's in the top of his head. Another angle. When he's wearing it, you can barely see his face and eyes, which I kind of like. Now here on the back, you see that strap right there. So if I can focus in on this. The strap right here has a little hole right there. Now that is for, let's see if I can find it. There it is. That's for that little peg right there of his bowcaster to fit into. So he could basically, if I can get it to go in the hole there, and there goes the hat, he could walk around as if he had his bowcaster slung over his shoulder, kind of like that. Also, set this down for just a second. Man, over here. He comes with a pair of these knives here, kind of throwing knives, I would imagine. And although he doesn't have any scabbards for them, he kind of almost sort of holds them in his hands there. So we'll put his hat back on. And I like his metal shield hat there. Note that back again. Like I said, this guy looks cool. I mean, he looks pretty much exactly like he did in the cartoon. I love his weapons. I love his armor. I love the detail, especially on that shoulder armor piece. I love that little belt that's coming across down from the shoulder to swing across the waist. Pretty solid figure as far as the Clone Wars lineup goes. He's been kind of hard to come by. So far I've only seen one in stores. If I see another one I may pick it up just for a custom. Anyway, this has been Clonehead, and thank you for tuning in, and as always, be sure to join us at imperialshipyards.net. Thank you.